channel. For those who just stumbled across this, how you doing? Hope all is well with you. For my notification squad, what it do? Forgive my voice. I just finished doing a workshop and I've been talking all day, but I just had to get this off my chest because a few people asked me why did I leave the reviewing community, and I might as well do a video about it. So let's get to it. All right, I'm gonna give you a brief history. I was a part of the reviewing community for about 4 5 years, no, about 4, and of the reviewing community is a lovely community where you get free products to review, anything from cats, pets, baked kids stuff, like anything that you can get for free to review, you basically review it. Now, it was a lot of reasons why I left. Even though I am a part of the beauty reviewing community, I'll get to that towards the end, but I'm gonna give you like a few of the main reasons why I completely left the reviewing community in total and completely. Just I had enough. The first reason why I left was the fact of the sellers. Some sellers are very nice. I've worked with so many. I've built relationships with so many, and until this day they still give me free products just as a thank you and things like that. But there are some sellers that have no business selling products. They should be ashamed of themselves, and they're robbing people blind. And on top of that, it was just a no-go. And point being, a couple of years ago, I was sent these to review. Yeah, okay, for those who don't know what the hell these are, exactly. These are eyelashes. I was asked to review a pack of eyelashes, and I'm like, sure. I got them. They look like crap. They don't look like eyelashes. They look like they were stitched together by a preschool shop class. I refused to review it. I offered to send it back, which I had no problem sending it back. And that's usually what I did. If I didn't like a product and it was complete garbage, I sent it back. Some people would be like, no, keep it, just review it. No, I'm not doing it. It's against my integrity. I'm sending it back. And a few sellers didn't like it and they blacklisted me. I don't care. Your product is shit. I'm never gonna review it, so I don't care. And with these sellers, it would be a deadline of you to review their product. And like, I don't mind that there's a deadline, but have a realistic deadline. You cannot ship a product to me and tell me to review it in 2 days when it takes 5 days to get there. That was a lot. That was unreasonable. So I kind of got sick of that. Even when I emailed them for an extension, there would be attitudes. Didn't matter. I got sick of it. So I got to the point, and then I saw a lot of reviewers reviewing these products, and they're basically lying to customers, to potential customers, about these products, about, oh, this is so good, this works, and no, it doesn't. And some of these products I knew firsthand they didn't work, or I knew firsthand that they were cheaply made. And with these sellers, if you write a bad review on them, they'll basically hound you and threaten you. Not all the sellers, but there are some that will hound and threaten you, and threaten to lock your account. In this case, it was Amazon, if you didn't review their product the way they wanted you to review their product, which I find it's bullshit. If your product is garbage, I'm gonna say so. And there's ways that you can do that, but they didn't want any negative reviews at all. So that's why a lot of people got duped into buying cheap products, and that's why Amazon basically changed their terms of service to where now you cannot say that you got this product free to review, because Amazon is losing money, sellers is losing money, and a lot of these customers are losing money when it comes to returning these items. So I felt, as far as integrity goes, I'm done. I'm done reviewing these crappy products. Thankfully, none of the beauty products, except for one. There was one beauty product that I received that was crappy, and they understood, and they gave me another one as compensation, but that's neither here or there. I got sick of dealing with that. I also got sick of dealing with my Amazon account or my blog being threatened to be suspended, or the ad revenue being stripped for giving false information when I clearly didn't, because the reviewer didn't like what I, well, not the reviewer, the seller didn't like what I was saying. So, like I said, with me, it's all about integrity. I'm not going to have people spend their money, and I'm not going to spend my money, because when I did reviews, and I still do, I review them as a customer. I don't review them as, oh, you gave me this for free and I'm getting paid for it. No, I'm not doing that, because like I said, there's integrity involved. I'm not going to screw you out of your money. If the product sucks, it sucks, and I'm going to say that it sucks. Now, if you want me to give my honest review, I'll give it to you. And it is what it is. And then we can shake hands, part ways. I take my money, toss the product, and keep it pushing. I don't have a problem with that. But that became an ongoing thing, to where I was like, ugh, whatever. And that wasn't every product I received, because trust me, a lot of products that I did receive and still do, were straight bomb, and I recommend them, okay? So the next reason was the community itself. Now, I'm gonna throw up a disclaimer real quick, and it's gonna be done in one take because I can't be cut jumping this. All the opinions that I'm about to make is of my opinion. I will not name any names. I will not name any groups. Whoever's watching this, if you know me and you know what groups I'm a part of or were a part of, you know exactly who I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. We're not going to go through all the extras, okay? So, with that being said, the reviewing community as a whole, it can be beneficial for those it benefits. Like, you can get depending on who's in it, you can get help setting up your blog, your social media, you can get help getting product, you can get help. It's like, you can make good friends while doing it. I've done it. I'm still friends with a lot of these people till this day. Some of them I've only known a year, and it felt like I've known them forever. That's how genuine these people are. On the other side of that, it can be really messy. It can be mixy. It can be downright disgusting. And that was the reason why once that started out, the bad started outweighing the good, I was out. I said, this, I'm done. I'm done. I ain't got time for this. Because there were some people that were carping because I would get a product and they didn't, maybe because I fit the demographic, but whatever. There were also people that would email companies if they didn't get a product to demand free product and ruin it for everybody else. There are people where we sign contracts with companies to review their product, and once people celebrate, oh, I got this product, yay, there will be that one hating ass person that will go behind their back and email the company and screenshot chats and all this other good stuff and straight lie to get them disqualified or to get them blacklisted. And then there are some people, because they didn't like you, and people who are watching this know what group I'm talking about. If they didn't like you or you didn't agree with an admin, they put you on a blacklist. And it became retarded. Not making fun of the advantaged people. However, it was stupid. And I got tired of opening my mouth, taking up for people, saying like, this isn't right, this isn't wrong, this is dead ass wrong, and this is what we're doing. And then after a couple of YouTube videos came out about the reviewing community, a couple of, I want to say panels, forums, that's the word, sorry. A lot of people in the forum started addressing it in the reviewing community, where it became carping, it became backbiting, people started getting doxxed. Oh, they're getting free stuff, and I'm not getting anything, and this, that, and the third, the fourth, the fifth, and it's not fair. And there were people that was flat out lying to get free things. For example, now I knew going in, and there were a lot of people knew going in, that we were going to be social influencers at one point. That's what I was starting to do when I started my blog and doing my YouTube and everything. which was cool. And it became a hobby. But then once I saw that I was good at it, I was like, you know what? We're gonna move this part time and make it all the way to full time if I can squeeze my regular gig in between, which I can. So I did that, and a lot of people didn't like that. A lot of people were, some people like that, a lot of people don't. Oh, who are you to get these products? Who are you to write the companies to get these products? I'm gonna write and say that you're lying. And then there's some people who lie to get free stuff, and then there's some people that say that they're influencers when they're clearly not. They just do it to get free product and do it to get the free product and sell it. I have seen so many items that companies have took a loss on to have people review, and they're selling it on eBay, Amazon, Mercari, Poshmark. It was disgusting. And then when the topic is addressed, oh, don't tell me what to do. Now, if you are about to become homeless, or you and your children are hungry, then yeah, sell your products, do what you gotta do. But if you're just doing it for the sake of making money off these people, it's dead freaking wrong. And that's what the community became. It became a lot of whiny, bitchy, self-entitled, self-absorbed people, men and women, that think that they're supposed to get everything, and it wasn't cool. My one experience, I was in a group. I'm no longer in that group. The admin tossed me out. Me and the admin had several words. I won't repeat them, because there was if I'm not mistaken, it was an African American company giving out free samples. Giving out free samples if you fit the demographic, because it was, for dark melanated people. Okay, this one lady who is not African American lied, said that she was African American. Listen, get it how you get it. Then she turned around and sold it. I ended up getting the same thing, but I ended up getting the entire sponsored package. She got mad because my package was bigger than hers. She called herself getting me blacklisted. That's how the reviewing community is. You can't, with some people, you can't have more than what the other person has. And at that point, after I started arguing, I did my review. The company liked it. I'm still partnering with them till this day at times. Sometimes I take their products, sometimes I don't. And sometimes they give me discounts still till this day. And I'm cool with that. And that's what it became. It became a thing of, let me get what I can get. Gimme. And I'm like, that's not how it works. You have to review for these people. You have to do the review. And you can't do a half-ass review. You can't just say, well, I like the product, I like the colors, and yeah. No, there's levels to this shit, especially if you want to get paid. And like I try to explain to people, there are people who are social influencers. They go on social media. They promote these products. Some people promote these products with a discount code, without a discount code. Some people like me actually bought the product to recommend other people, and here you come begging for free shit, and you're not even using it. You're selling it. And then you're going to badmouth it because you didn't get what you want. Like, it's not right. And people don't understand. The more people beg for free things, the less the company is going to have. So when a social influencer or a beauty blogger or a beauty vlogger wants to get PR, they're not going to be able to get it. And that's why a lot of these companies now, thanks to these people in the reviewing community, they check analytics. They check how many followers you have. They check like your constant uploading. They do that. And I don't blame them, because there are people that say they got a blog, they got a vlog, they got a this, they got a that, and they don't have shit, and they sit up there and they get all their free product. So then what is going to be left? Or they go for bigger YouTubers with 1 million plus, which I don't knock that, or 15K plus, and they work with them and they collab with them, and I don't blame them. Because people, these free snatchers, I'll call them, in the community, will sit up there and lie their ass off to get free product, and turn around and they find the shit on Mercari a week later or 2 days later. It wasn't cool. It left a bad taste in my mouth. And it left a bad taste in my mouth for not only myself, but for other people who want to take this seriously, who want to be sponsored, who want to be endorsed, who would like, to get a discount code or whatever the case is, and they can't get it because they don't have product or they don't trust the person that's sending a proposal. It became disgusting. And in one group that I was in, that I was ceremoniously kicked out as well, don't care, I explained this the same way I'm explaining to you guys now. There's levels to this. And if you can't respect it, there are enough freebie groups on Facebook. There are enough YouTube videos showing you how to get free shit to where you don't have to lie and connive and backstab somebody else in order to get free product. That turns me off completely. After a few instances of that, to where I ended up on a couple of blacklists, I was like, you know what? I'm done. It's not that deep. I'm not that hard up for free shit. I'm done. And yeah, I'm still a part of a couple of review groups, but I'm beauty focused. And I ended up becoming beauty focused a long ways into me being a product reviewer, because I was reviewing everything from cat food to kitchen utensils and things like that. I got even free coffee maker out the deal. That was bomb. I don't have it anymore. I ended up giving it away, but because I have a Keurig. So this is how these things work. And then people want to be sponsored. I would love to be sponsored, but digressing. To this day, I'm still an admin of one group. I'm still a part of a couple of groups, but I'm leaning more towards beauty products now, because now I'm a part of the beauty community, which, yeah, you got your MUAs, you got your makeup junkies, but then you have people like me who are makeup influencers who you recommend products to people and they'll wear it and all that good stuff. I wear makeup too. I don't wear it all the time. I don't wake up in the morning and slay. Like, I don't slay in every video. One of these days I will do a get ready with me. Digress. But I just felt that I had enough. I left the community. I took a breather. I took about a 6-month breather. And then then at the same time, that's when I started my YouTube channel. And mind you, this was like 2015, 2016. So I started doing my YouTube channel. I started doing my subscription boxes, because people was like, yo, you haven't shown anything in a while. We miss your blog. So I started doing that. I ended up getting a sponsorship with Studio Gear, which is pretty dope. I hope to work with them again. So I did a blog with them. And then as I'm slowly doing it, I'm slowly learning as well, because you have to do research dipping into the beauty community or else you will drown. And like I said, I'm still learning. I'm only about 1.5 years in. I still get my makeup. A lot of it I pay for. A lot of it I get for free, which is dope. I do these conventions. I go to the conventions. I'm trying to get the gym beauty now, but I'm poor. I'm being real. And the beauty community is just fun. This is something that I wanted to do. I didn't choose it. Well, I don't want to say it. I didn't choose it. It chose me, because that's so cliche and stupid. But I ended up gravitating towards the beauty community. And the beauty community is dope. It's also, I'm not saying that they don't have the same problems, because they do. I've seen it. But it's not as carping. It's not as backbiting as the reviewing community as a whole, because with beauty community, it's makeup, hair care, skincare. So you have something that you're geared to, and you can reach out to the companies. And sometimes I get free samples from them as well, and it's basically on my terms. That's one thing that I like. I don't have to deal with a seller giving me some janky ass product and I got 3 days to review it. I love it. I review on my own terms. I post on my own terms. Everything I do, I reach out to these companies on my own terms. They accept me and deny me on their own terms, which is cool too. That's something that I like. I'm comfortable with it. Hopefully I get to share more and engage more into the beauty community of the new things that are in, the new things that are out, and all this other good stuff. But as far as the reviewing community as a whole, I'm not going to say I hate them, because I'm still friends with a lot of people in the reviewing community. but I just stopped being in that community and I gravitated more towards the beauty side of it, which I love. It's no drama, it's no rush. I met somebody that I haven't seen in a very long time in real life, and it's cool. It's cool, and that's why I left, and I'm glad that I'm in the position that I'm in. It's pretty dope. My advice, if you want to join the reviewing community, first thing you need to do is make sure you get your social media together. Your Twitter, your Pinterest, your Facebook. If you do not want to share your personal Facebook page, because I do not, you can create a page, a Facebook likes page, and start from there. You can do YouTube. You can do your products on YouTube. You can do it on Instagram. You can even unbox on Facebook Live, Instagram Live. Twitter even has Periscope. You could do it from there. You can do reviews pretty much anywhere. If you want to set up a blog to take pictures and things like that, I have WordPress. I love WordPress, but you can also use Wix, Wix. You can also use Blogger. You can use Tumblr. There are so many blog platforms. If you want to take this seriously, and just start reaching out to companies. Like once you get your following up and once you get your subscribers and your viewers together, then you can reach out to companies. There are many companies that will work with micro influencers because I'm kind of stuck in the middle between being a micro and being a full scale. I'm like in that weeble in between. So you can reach out to these companies. You can send out proposals. If you're not an influencer, I wouldn't suggest a media kit. But if you are, I suggest the media kit. You can go to Canva, CANV as in Victor A.com and start your media kit. Or you can go on Etsy. Or you can go do Fiverr or anywhere like that. You can get your media kit. Or if you have any questions, you can always hit me on my Facebook. Well, not my Facebook. You can definitely hit me on YouTube. Sound off in the comments below. I'll probably start doing a tutorial. I'll probably start doing tutorials with that real soon if that's what you guys want. You're not gonna make a lot of money in the beginning. You're not gonna make a lot of money. Like I don't make a lot of money now. I'm not gonna lie to you. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort, and you have to put yourself out there. You have to put yourself out there. And if you're not a writer, then stick to YouTube. Stick to YouTube, stick to videos. That'd be great too. But a lot of these reviewers will want you to write something. So make sure your spelling and your grammar is correct. Misspelling a word or two is fine. But if you're sounding like I hash cheeseburger, it's not gonna work. Trust me, I'm not knocking anybody's literacy or their comprehension. I'm just basically telling you what these people want. So that's it. So all in all, that's my tips and advice if you want to get into the reviewing community. I loved it while it lasted, but now I'm on the beauty aspect of it. With the beauty community, it's pretty dope. I love reviewing beauty products. I love wearing beauty products. I love going to these events. It's pretty dope. So as a whole, do I miss the reviewing community? I don't. I can honestly say I don't. Do I miss getting all these products? Yeah, I do, but all good things come to an end, and I'm okay with that. Do I miss the people in the community? Well, a lot of them I still speak to, and they know that I transitioned into the beauty influencer community, and they support me, and they're cool with it. And a couple of them got into it as well. So I'm cool with that. I just wish that I left on a better note. I don't miss the shitty sellers. I don't miss fighting with Amazon with their terms of service. I don't miss my emails I don't miss the emails about my blog being jeopardized. I don't miss being blacklisted. I don't miss that, because once you're blacklisted, you don't get products from anybody. And that kind of sucks. I don't miss the cattiness, the carpiness. I don't miss it. I have yet to experience that in the beauty community. Wait, no, I haven't experienced it with me personally, but I see people moaning and groaning about how they don't get things and they don't get that, and that's just how people are, and that's one thing that I do take away from it. That's just how people operate. I'm not gonna sit up there and cry and bitch about it. If I didn't get anything, I didn't get anything, and that's what it is. If all else fails, I just buy the shit. You know what I mean? So that's it. My reason why I left the community. I left the reviewing community as a whole. Well, not as a whole. I'm still a part of the beauty influencer community, which is pretty dope. It's a lot easier. I love it. I love the people I've met. The rest of that is a dub. So, sound off in the comments because I want to do a series about being an influencer and what it entails, and talk about certain companies that you can sign up for. I would love to do that. I would love to help people out if they really want to do something like this and get paid for it. It's not a glamorous job by any means. I mean, it's glamorous to an extent, but the payout is low, depending, but as you get better, the payout can be a lot higher. If you want to learn more about it, hit the comments, like, subscribe, notification squad, all that good stuff. On that note, I'm off this. It's hot. Everybody enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week. Oh, it's Friday. Enjoy your weekend. All right? Pray, slay, and repeat, and ciao.